On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bears offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Right, and that's the problem.
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet him down, run the football down the defense's throat.
It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Slater. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a 1st down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The Bears getting set on 1st and 10. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
He might want another play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
Ooh, there's an example, Jesse, of a receiver making his quarterback look bad. Most of the time, they make it look good and cover up for him. All those balls y'all don't throw online, but oof, that would hit him in a pretty good spot. He needs to come down with that one.
The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
I love the 3rd down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on 3rd down, you got to do one thing really well. You've got to come up and make that tackle, and that's exactly what he did.
On 4th down, going to the air. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on 4th down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field and catches the defense off guard.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Caught over the middle. It's Brooks.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the 1st down.
Going to the run. It's Slater. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. Just going to keep it after the snap. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Trying to keep the drive alive. Maybe some room here. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Slater. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Quarterback will keep it. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, they went QB designed run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose a yard.
Back's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Gets it into the end zone.
Well, that's the start you're looking for if you're David and you're trying to upset Goliath in a game that nobody gave you an opportunity to win. What a nice job offensively, just making good decisions, taking care of the football, and making the plays when they were available to be made. They march it down the field, they get on the scoreboard, David, and I think this crowd right now is shocked.
They are shocked, and it got a lot quieter. And here's the good thing. Now the confidence goes through the roof. Coaches talked about it. We got confidence. We can win. The players have to believe. And they talked about something good happening early. Not letting this crowd go bananas. That's how they drew it up. That is an excellent start for this squad.
Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He makes the catch. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got him. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Makes a catch. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Man, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field.
And he's in. for the tie with the extra point.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, you can afford to be a little bit late as a quarterback when you're throwing curl routes into zone coverage when you've got an arm like that. This dude's got a cannon.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes, just hit you in the mouth.
The run inside. It's Slater. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Caught. At the 40, there he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit.
Caught, and he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
And the Bears are threatening on first and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bears!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Oh, he missed it. An 84-yard drive there, and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Hayes. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Motion from the wideout. Pulls it in. It's held. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. They get the completion, and that's one thing, Jesse. If you're going to get this guy on the ground, you better come in to make the tackle like you mean it.
Man, that was a heat-seeking missile coming in there. He knew he had a lot of work ahead of him with that big fella making the catch. Nice tackle.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to get rid of it. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. With that penalty, the offense is backed up on second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. And after that incompletion, they are left with a third down. Running inside. It's Slater. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Bears send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Minnesota's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Taylor has it. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. To the air, it's Lindsey. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab on the big throw. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. 1st and 10 from the 23. Caught by Smith. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Pulls it and fires to the left. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
That trusting your quarterback in these situations is huge, and you can tell they trusted him, and he delivered right before the half, the chance to take the lead and take all the momentum.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Slater. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Finds his big tight end. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Finding some room. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Bears with the 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Pucks it out of the air. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. 2nd down, he'll throw it. He's got it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use a timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And as we get deep in this first half, a 1st and goal and a chance to take the lead before the break. From the gun, looking for a man. Looking to get it in. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. The Bears will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. What do they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Golden Gophers head coach at the half. Even though his team ended with terrific momentum, scoring twice before halftime, he is not satisfied. This lead is too narrow. He asked his guys in the locker room to start this 3rd quarter with a bigger, better intensity, wants more high execution, and really dominate at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on if they're able to execute that here to start the 3rd. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Taylor. There he goes. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Trying to run, it's Taylor. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota! Great job by the back on the option.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. Might be changing the route. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got his man across the middle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no huddle. Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. And the Bears want to crank the tempo.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Cannon. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Slater. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily and, more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Reads it, fires complete. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Catch in the middle, it's Brooks. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Bears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. The Bears line it up with a first and goal. Give to the big fullback. Tried to fight his way forward, but he didn't even make it back to the line of scrimmage. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Bears! His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total, as he now has 7 on the year. That drive was what every father wants his daughter's romances to be like. Slow, take your time, drain the clock, no hurry at all.
Sometimes love is a slow burn, and that's what we just saw on that last drive. I am so impressed with the execution, and I love their ability to run the football. These players, they're coached up. They're coming out here, and they're executing exactly how their coaches prepared them to do in this game.
He stopped short on the two-point conversion attempt. They went right back to the well with the man who scored the touchdown, but he couldn't get it in for the 2. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Here on the Minnesota sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Lindsey. Makes the catch. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the catch at the 10. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. They put it in the end zone the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to really take control of this game.
You can feel the momentum shifting. And if they were able to take the football here, drive it down the field, and score again, David, they would have all of that momentum on their side.
And there's nothing about momentum that you can quantify. Like, I don't understand it, but once it gets going in one direction, a lot of times it's so hard to swing it back the other direction. The momentum is real, and they got it.
That last big play has them in position to threaten here. 1st and 10 from the 37. Running inside. It's Stroud. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Kane. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Through 3 quarters of play, and both of these quarterbacks have been impressive. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. They didn't quite get organized in time. They'll call a timeout with just 3 seconds remaining on the play clock. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Got it! They take the lead here in the 4th.
All field goals are not created equal, guys. Kicks in the 4th quarter to take the lead. They just seem to carry so much more weight. So give that young man credit for getting out there and knocking that thing through the uprights with all the pressure, all the eyeballs on him. He delivered.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. After giving up that field goal, they find themselves trailing and trying to do something about it on this drive. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Unloads to the right. It's complete. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Could not make his way to the corner. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He's looking to pass. The screen, he can go. He stopped right there, short of the first down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. And the Golden Gophers will call on their punt team. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They take over, holding this slim lead, and a drive right here sure would be nice. Looking to throw on first down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Golden Gophers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. The run inside. It's Taylor. He gets it across the 25 to the 24. Give him 5 on the carry. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. Quickly complete. And they'll mark him, but a chunk play, and they pick up a first down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Got it. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. Trying to surge it in. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the 4th quarter. Go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
To the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle, it's Cannon. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. New set of downs after the completion. Running inside, it's Kane. Turning it on. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance.
Maybe a crease. Smashes him with the stiff arm. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Bears come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running the red zone, it's Cade. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Finds his target down the middle. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He wants to change this route. He'll take it himself. Touchdown, Bears! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
What a great job by this offense. And listen, I judge offenses by what they do in the clutch, in those big moments and right before the half, in the 4th quarter, late in the game, just like right here. You need a score. You got to go take the lead. They do everything they can. Now, defense, you're up. I need you to get me a stop.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 5 here in the 4th. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots, throw beyond the first down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
Timeout taken by Minnesota. That's their second. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. The throw. Right on the money. Still on his feet at the 45. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Talk about stepping up in a huge moment of the game. This guy's been relatively quiet throughout the game, but here in a 2-minute situation, he makes arguably the biggest play of the game so far for his offense. Nice job.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Taylor.
And this offense tries to run and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here.
Throws toward the end zone. Grabs it. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They'll go to the air. Gets it to him on the screen. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's 3rd and goal. Gotta find a completion on this one. That's it. They get to him and pull him down, and they save the game. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team coming to fruition. You just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.